Hi everyone, my name is Alexa and I'm an OT student intern at the FRC. This week we are going to be talking about time management. So we are going to be going through a few tips and tricks to help you organize your day and therefore be able to organize your week and kind of prioritize the things that you want and need to do without feeling overwhelmed or frustrated that you simply don't have enough time or that you keep missing appointments, things like that. Time management is a very important skill for both kids and adults to learn, especially in times like this where a lot of our appointments are done online, things are always changing, and sometimes it's hard to keep up. So developing some kind of system for yourself to hold yourself accountable and understand where you may be spending too much time can be really helpful. So we're going to be going through a couple things that you can do throughout the week that will help you stay a little bit more organized with your time. The first thing we're going to be focusing on is organizing a 24-hour period. So this is called a pie of time. It looks like this. Templates of it can be found online, or you can simply make it yourself with a pen and pencil. Basically, it accounts for a 24-hour period and will give you a visual representation of where your time is going. So this is a good tactic if you feel yourself constantly running out of time, or you feel that you're using your time wisely and don't understand why you don't have enough time to complete all the things that you want to complete. This can kind of help you point out where you can cut corners and save time in different areas, and if you are experiencing any kind of time wasters throughout your day, if you're sleeping an extra 2 hours every day, or if you spend a half hour in the evening on social media where you had this planned, different things like that. So I will be filling this out for myself so you guys can see an example. To make this a little bit more interesting or easier to read, I'm going to be using a couple different colors. So the first one I'm going to do is sleep, because that's typically the biggest chunk of the day dedicated to one activity. So I'm going to start, I roughly go to bed around 11 p.m. and I will sleep until about 8. So as you can see, I started at 11, go until 8, and I fill it in with one color. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this for myself so you guys can see the completed product. So this is my completed pie of time. As you can see, sleep is a big chunk of my time, should be roughly a third if you're getting a full 8 hours. So that could be something that you evaluate. Am I getting enough sleep? Am I sleeping too much? Is it something that I can kind of adjust to allow for more time in my schedule? And then I start my day off with some meetings, and then I break for lunch, have more meetings. I like to make time for exercise because it definitely helps me center myself. And then I also feel like I don't really have a lot of time earlier in the day to be able to prepare my lunches. It's something that needs to be done between meetings and kind of quick and easy. So I do a lot of meal prep when I'm doing dinner so that I am able to have something for the next day already ready to kind of save myself that time. I'm usually doing some school-related things in the evening. And then I have a little bit of time to allow myself to relax and unwind from the day. So these things are pretty important to keep in your schedule. It can allow you to visualize if you are taking that time to relax for yourself, or if you're spending too much time on schoolwork and you don't know when to cut yourself off. Things like that. So mapping it out and actually being able to see it can be really helpful in those areas and can kind of help you evaluate where you're spending too much time, too little time, and factors that can contribute to that increased stress and anxiety you might feel when you kind of feel discombobulated and unorganized. So this is just a simple thing that you can do to map out your typical 24 hours. And then later in the week, we're going to be talking about how that might look for a complete 7 days. Thanks for watching.